And not even a week later, and the Hilton Surpass cards are here, baby, here in the flesh. And I wanted to talk through some of the things I mentioned on the Watch Me Apply with my wife and I when we both literally in the same day applied for these credit cards, and some of the things that I said I was going to do and how have since done, and actually show you the process on things like prepaying your incidentals. Utilize the Hilton Surpasses $50 hotel credit every single quarter, much easier. And not only that, but also a real call and a real issue I had with Hilton Grand Vacations, where I was going to book a Hilton timeshare, earn 75,000 Hilton Honors points for a discounted stay, but I ran into a little bit of an issue, and I wanted to showcase that as well in this video. But as always, I'd just like to mention why we got these cards in the first place, and that is the limited time offers available on the Hilton Honors credit cards right then and there. So like the one we got is the Hilton Surpass, this one right here, comes with a $150 annual fee, but comes the welcome offer of 130,000 Hilton Honors points plus a free night reward for only 3,000 in spend over the next 6 months. And honestly, that welcome offer alone giving me probably close to a 50-60% return on my money back in the way that I plan to use the points and the free night reward. And also the no annual fee Hilton Honors card comes with a similar welcome offer of 70,000 points and a free night after 2K in spend in the first 6 months. So really powerful. Now, the first thing we were able to do as soon as we got these cards was one, actually what I was talking about a little bit earlier, which was how to make use of that $200 hotel credit a lot easier. And once again, you guys already know the language is changing constantly on the Hilton gift card website. They don't know what to do. They're scrambling and they keep mentioning, oh, it's 8 weeks away from getting our, gift cards restocked and you'll be able to buy them again. They also said that about 8 weeks ago. So I am just assuming it's never going to come back. However, what I mentioned in that last video is an easier way, which is prepaying the incidentals on different hotel stays, aka just calling up the hotel, telling them, hey, there's an on-site restaurant or an on-site spa. I want to prepay for that. So this way, when I get to the hotel, I can just bill everything back to the room and it will already be paid for via my card. Now, normally there's not many other reasons why to do this, but at least in our space, one of the main reasons is that that incidental will be charged today, and it will code towards that $50 hotel credit. And some people do that for the Hilton Aspires in that way as well. However, that benefits us because, well, since the hotel credit is every 3 months, well, essentially every 3 months, we can just prepay another $50 of incidentals. So this way, when we get to our stay, we can kind of ball out, do whatever we want, and it's already prepaid for because we use the credit all along, as opposed to, well, having to do it the vanilla way, which is just like going and staying at a regular Hilton once a quarter, paying cash, which most of us aren't doing, and it only takes all $50 off the bill. So I think the incidentals are way more powerful. And so this is the hotel that I booked under Hilton. In fact, as of this time, the only Hilton I have booked when I'm going to Italy. I talk about it way too much, to be honest, but I just called them and just had a quick conversation, asked them like, hey, I see you have the on-site dining there. Can I just prepay for those incidentals? And basically the call is very fast and it kind of went like this.
Benvenuti all'Hotel Palazzo Manfredi di Roma. Welcome to Palazzo Manfredi Rome.
I wanted to ask, I have a stay. I was wondering if I can prepay the incidentals now.
Prepare the incidentals now. Okay, can I please have the name, please, of your reservation? I'll talk to my manager and I will call you again. Thank you for contacting us. Have a good evening. Goodbye.
Read the deep neck.
I guess the restaurant there. Oh, yeah.
No point. Our email is info as the mango is up and the name.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you too. Bye. So that's pretty much it. Well, that's not entirely it because, well, actually, right after I sent those emails to get that payment link, they actually said that since we're actually not directly a Hilton hotel, we're a partner hotel with small luxury hotels, which I didn't consider when doing that call. They actually said that they don't do the paying incidentals for this particular hotel, at least in the way of the direct Hilton we've done in the past. So in this case, I think I'm going to do either one of two things, either pay for another Hilton timeshare that I just got an offer for 100,000, use that with the Surpass card to get the $50 back in that Hilton credit, or we also have a stay in the Hilton Caribe later this year. And since that is a direct Hilton brand Hilton hotel, I should be able to prepay the incidentals there. But at least so you know what the process looks like, basically. That's the process. Normally, they would just send a link, a payment link, and you put your card info in. It charges you today. Incidentals are paid for. People do this a million times. So that's it. Back to it. So in this way, I think it's a lot easier than the gift cards, but you know, no other real choice at the moment, right? And it's so easy. In fact, on my last live stream talking about Hilton credit cards, I've talked about this method, and someone literally live called their hotel, asked to do this, and did it right over the phone very, very quickly. So it's very easy to get it done. But one thing that was a little bit harder to get done in the last week that I've last spoken to you about Hilton cards is the Hilton Grand Vacations timeshares. Now, if you're unfamiliar, from time to time, if you have a Hilton Honors account, they're going to be sending you some emails that look like this: Hilton Grand Vacations, 75,000 Hilton Honors points for a specific stay in a specific area. There's a lot of different places. Like I did one in Vegas a couple of years ago. They have ones in all along the East Coast, along Florida, some in Virginia, Myrtle Beach, Charleston, uh, California. There's a lot of different states that they're doing them in. And essentially, all these really are is a timeshare presentation where they offer you a discounted stay, like it says right here, 3 nights in Hilton Head. My offer was actually 229 and 75,000 bonus points, and they mentioned it's discounted about 90%. 4 days, 3 nights, 75,000 points. You go to stay there, and the only condition is that you stay for a 2-hour timeshare. And when you're there, they tell you all the benefits of timeshares and why you should sign up for a package. You go and meet with the closer, where they actually go through and ask you about your use cases, your lifestyle, and what package would actually fit you. And that's how they make their money. But in exchange for doing that, they give you a discounted stay and the 75,000 points. And it's how I like to earn a lot of Hilton Honors points. And since I haven't gotten an offer this good since that Vegas deal, I have not taken them up on any other offers except for this one. Well, I called up, took the 75,000 point offer, 229 after taxes was around 250. And a few different things happened in this case. Well, one, I guess that was pretty good that I didn't really consider when I first did it was that this $50 hotel credit I talked about on prepaying incidentals also counts towards Hilton timeshare prepayments. So I paid 250 after taxes for this specific vacation, got $50 back on the Hilton hotel credit. So I already used the credit kind of without really trying in this way, so not bad. But then also, even though on the phone I was guaranteed, I did a whole live stream rant about this. On the phone, I was guaranteed the 75,000 points and the 250 price point. Well, I went to call up to actually book that package, and the person on the phone states, "You don't have 75,000 points on your account." To which I started saying, like, "Okay." So then the person I spoke to last night lied to me. I do have the conversation recorded, and what's the deal here, right? And out of good faith and courtesy, she did give me a guaranteed 50,000 points just to amend some of those issues. But I also said it's not enough, and I want the 75,000 points because that's literally what I agreed to just the night prior. So I went through the whole conversation, spoke to them, and that's basically the abridged version of what happened. Called back, however, and they did make it right, and they did give me the full 75,000 points. In fact, here are some snippets from the conversation right now.
Calling helping people.
And that's about as much as I got of the original call that I made with Hilton to actually buy the package in the first place. Just know that basically all that happens in that call is they say, "Hey, how's it going? Thanks for calling Hilton Grand Vacations." They ask you if you have an invitation code. That's what you would get on the email, or if you were targeted through those offers, like 100K for Orlando, Vegas, what have you, you could just say it was an online offer that you were targeted for. They'll ask you your name, your email address, your actual address of where you live, and then they're going to proceed with one of the locations that you would be most interested in. Once you actually go through and select the location, they'll tell you how many points is available for that stay. And in my case, for Hilton Head, it was 75,000 points, but like Orlando, Vegas, a few other places are 100,000 right now with that special link. And so I didn't really get my face on camera for this. I just have the audio, but basically once you pay for the package, this is what they're going to say.
Get married or cohabitating, both you and your spouse or partner must depend together. If for any reason one of you does not ascend, you would dispute see currently published nightly rate plus taxes. And just note that if you're gonna join the club, then one of your FICO scores would have to be at or over 600. And the presentation just will not be scheduled on the day of arrival or departure. And just make sure you both have valid government ID. And you do have a full 12 month to travel. Travel dates are subject to availability but can begin as soon as 30 days from the purchase of your package. And this special offer is non-refundable and non-transferable, which just means you can't give it away. And if you need to make a change to your booked reservation anytime up to 7 days before your arrival date, it's just $19.95 to reschedule. All right, if they need a discounted bit, that's exactly what they need there. 75,000. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Yes, so that's perfect. That is exactly what they need. So that's all set there. And then, yeah, so you get the 75,000 Hilton Honors points.
And so they would choose a location, you buy the package, and then you can do it right then and there, or you can call up a couple of days after, which some people do, to talk to their wife or whatever, just to see when you would want to book it out for. But big tip before you actually buy anything is just make sure that the dates that you're going to want to vacation, like if you only have off in 1 month of the summer or something like that, make sure you ask them, is there availability for this location in the same month? Because sometimes it gets sold out. Like, for example, my Hilton Head one, actually, I was the last person to get that offer for that specific time slot. And then so something to think about while you're on the phone with them before you buy anything. And so just reaffirm. And honestly, I record the whole call just to make sure everything's kosher, but just make sure you got the right points. If it's 100K, get the 100K. In those cases, $150. In my case, it was $250. The right location. And it's really not much after that for the most part. But once again, just like I urged you in this video, they didn't attach points and then they did attach the points. So make sure when you call back in to actually book the vacation package to clarify, yes, I got the 100,000 points attached to my account, right? If no, then you're going to have proof because you're going to record the whole call. And if you talk to a manager, they'll be able to add it on there because all of their calls are recorded anyway. And most of the time it is honest mistakes. And remember, when you go to the timeshare, once again, just to be safe, just know that you're going to do the timeshare presentation, hour and a half. Then you're actually going to speak to the closer, someone who's going to sell you on the package. And this is where you would basically just say no. And that's it. You say no. Unless for some reason the package seems amazing to you. Likely 99.9% of the time, it's not worth it for you. Us in the points and miles game, we get stays a lot cheaper, way, way cheaper. It's not even funny with a lot more flexibility. So always no. And no matter how many different ways they ask you, you know the answer is no at the end of the day. There's nothing they can force you to do. And when you finish that whole closing experience, which honestly, most people nowadays just say, oh, I'm just here for the points. When you do that, they'll kind of rush you out a little bit faster so they can get on to the next person. You sign your name on a little book, and within an hour, they will transfer right into your Hilton Honors account your 100,000 points or whatever points you actually got. So just so you know all of the potential risks for this. So at least you're not in the dark because you watched this video and you would listen to it entirely, right? So you know all the risks associated, and this way you can choose to do it or not to do it. This is what I like to do because I know my risk tolerance. I know no is no, no matter what. So some people aren't like that. So just so you know. Okay, back to the normal video. And so even though it was a little bit annoying to go through the process, I still think that timeshares, a lot of people say they're scams. I think buying the package can be a scam, yeah, but we're not doing that. In this space, we're people who are taking advantage of the offer, 50,000, 75,000, 100,000. I even heard Xavier in the live chat said he got 150,000 points and got upgraded to a suite because they made a little mistake like this. And usually, since they make so much money on these packages, like if anything goes wrong during this process, you kind of have to not just make it right, but you have to make it better than right for people to be happy. And so they'll give you extra points if you have a weird experience like this. Vegas, I had no weird experiences, only the best experiences. This one, I'm having a weird experience. So, hopefully it all works out by the end of it. But by the end of it, I should have had a guaranteed 4-day, 3-night stay in Hilton Head Island, which we wanted to go to anyway for my wife and I, and attend the timeshare presentation. It's a little different for me because I can make a video from it and probably recoup that cost, $200, because people just love timeshare content. And then also reap the benefits of those 75,000 or more Hilton Honors points, which I think is pretty worth it to me personally, considering how I plan to use it in the future for some redemptions. I think it's pretty good. And basically a crazy amount of experiences for just one singular $150 annual fee card to get some Hilton timeshares done, $50 credits back, prepaying incidentals, Hilton Gold status, which is going to give me continental breakfast, hopefully at that hotel. Honestly, I love the Hilton Honors credit cards. I think they're like some of the most powerful hotel cards on the market. Again, these offers are available right now via my referral link down in the pinned comment below. So if you guys want some free nights as well for some easy spend, which basically raises another issue, which is like, okay, how do I fully step by step do all of these different things on the Hilton Surpass card? A little bit more in depth on all of them. Well, I have a whole video. You can actually see it like right up here. You can click on that video right up there. Basically, it's everything you need to know about the Hilton Surpass card from my own personal experience. So I hope to see you there. I hope you get some value from it. And as always, thank you guys for being all the way to the end. I appreciate every single one of you. All right. Take care. Thank you so much.